running for youth mayor. The things I would like to campaign about are LGBTQ, racism and mental health issues. I think these are really big issues in society that really do need to be addressed. If we look at LGBTQ society, we know that there is a significant number of people around the world who are not heterosexual. Some have identified their uniqueness, whereas others still may do. Some are fortunate enough to grow up in a society where there's just support everywhere, from legal systems to families to teachers, but not all are lucky, and I think that government needs to address this, and this should be an increasing role as we need to help these people grow into healthy and mature adults. Racism, even in contemporary Britain, like we live in amongst a very racist society, and the divide gap is just getting bigger. And I think we should all just emerge into one. And I would really love to address this issue that we face. It's just dividing us, and I don't think that division should be there, because that's what's bringing us down. And then mental health issues. We live in a very diverse place in London. However, there are people who are mentally sick, and if the question we should ask ourselves is, what is government actually doing to help these people? Like, there may be mentors and there may be therapists, there may be clinics, but is that really enough? And what about the people that are living with them? There should be activities put in place to help these people. I would just like to end with, your age doesn't define your maturity, your grades do not define your intellects, and your rumours don't define who you are.
My name is Amy and I'm 13 years old. My local manifesto is to create a curriculum to prepare us for the future. This curriculum will have two main aspects, the financial side and the practical side. The financial side will consist of skills such as good money management, whereas the practical side will include skills such as cooking and first aid. Both financial and practical skills are needed to become a successful independent person. Also, as a part of this curriculum, I will try and increase the work opportunities available to us, as the world of work is, and will soon, play an even bigger role in our lives. Nationally, I will be tackling racism, discrimination and equality, as these are some of the biggest issues that affect our nation. I will do this by educating people in the rights and wrongs of discrimination and how much it can affect people, even those that we see in our daily lives. If you vote for me, I will be persistent and resilient and won't stop until our views are heard. Not just heard, but actually dealt with. No job will be too big or small, no thought or opinion turned away. I will be the one to make the change that you want to see.
Hi, my name is Betty and I'm in Year 9 at Latimer Upper School. I'm running for Youth Mayor in this year's elections because I believe that I can truly make a difference in the lives of young people all around the borough. The issue I am focusing on is to do with discrimination around sexuality and gender identity. I have always been very passionate about the rights of all minority groups, but have my own experiences to talk from when I say that LGBT+ teens commonly go through bullying because of their sexuality, or in extreme cases, any type of homophobia. For the majority, homophobia is caused by ignorance, i.e. not knowing anything about the spectrum and therefore thinking it's something that is wrong. I believe we can tackle this by introducing a course into our school curriculums which teaches kids from a young age about the different sexualities. In this way, we can normalise being gay and kids can hopefully grow up in a society where it is safe to explore their identity. This topic also links in with Curriculum for Life, which was most voted in the Make Your Mark campaign last year. If I am elected as your youth mayor, I guarantee that I will listen to your views and try my best to change the things that need changing. I can't promise anything more than my hard work, my complete dedication to this role, and my beliefs that we can change this society for the better through education and awareness together. Thank you.
Success is something that we all want to achieve, for others and for ourselves, yet we are held back by issues that are often out of our control. For now, I've realised that we can achieve a position in society where young people can fully take control of their own futures. This is what I want to achieve as youth mayor. I believe I'm qualified for this role for several reasons. This is because I'm reliable and experienced in youth representation, enduring for equality and the right for every single person to get a voice, including me. This role requires someone who can not only work in a team, but demonstrate leadership and inspiration to those around them and is able to compromise and resolve issues. Now you may ask, what are these problems and what are the issues, and why do I have such a strong desire to solve them? I have three main policies I would focus on if I was a youth mayor. I would increase awareness of humanitarian issues nationally and globally. I would provide open communication between governors and young people and educate young people into other ways of higher education. The first reason why I believe that we should increase awareness for humanitarian issues in other countries is because we would be more thankful for our privileged position in society. We would also be able to create easy drastic change to someone halfway across the world. There are many issues that aren't being reported enough. For example, countries that are under dictatorship. Yet we may know about this, but we don't know how to help. I would provide open communication between governments and young people. This is because they create policies that affect our future and your future. Now, don't you believe that you should have a say? I would resolve this issue by creating regular meetings with the Ministry of Education and providing insight into policies that are changing and why, with people such as themselves. Lastly, educating young people about other ways into higher education is essential. This is because university fees are set to increase and bursaries are getting cut, making a low financial support for students such that come from families that get lower wages. Therefore, we should ensure to young people that there are other routes that can get them to the same career they want. I'll resolve this issue by inviting businesses that offer apprenticeships to events with young people that are interested to encourage more people into other ways that they can get to their dream career. To conclude, I realise that being youth mayor does not mean that I'm better than anyone else. It means that I would have to represent all of you with honesty and enthusiasm to resolve our issues at hand, which is why I, Mama Mohammed, am qualified for this role.
Hi, I'm Maddie Sala and I'll be running for Youth Mayor in Hammersmith, Fulham. I've lived in Hammersmith my whole life, so I'm very dedicated to voicing your beliefs and opinions to create a better life where every member of Hammersmith and Fulham can feel safe, heard and represented by the council. My local manifesto would be to focus on mental health and LGBT+ issues in our borough. The standards on education on mental health are very low, considering it's such a pressing issue for young people today. I suggest we encourage and support mental health hotlines and groups in our community, as well as implementing better lessons and classes into the curriculum that prioritise mental health. For LGBT+ issues, I would improve sex education lessons so that they are more inclusive for every person, and hopefully form better groups and support groups in different schools around the borough so that LGBT+ youth will finally have a safe space in our community. What's most important to me is to bring awareness to the issues of the people of Hammersmith and Fulham. We are in the most diverse generation yet, and the council should do more to celebrate and embrace this. I think that we should have a diversity day where we can all celebrate the different sexualities and ethnicities and diverse groups that we have in our community that make it better. Although my local manifesto is LGBT+ issues and mental health, I mostly want to focus on your beliefs and issues and voice the opinions of the people of Hammersmith and Fulham so that everyone can feel represented in this borough. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emma Gannon and I'm running for NYP. You can vote for me because I'm trustworthy, get the job done and have experience. In my 1 year's experience in the Youth Council, I have learned the vital skills needed to represent young people's views. I led a workshop on work experience, which led people to be persuaded and make a link for work experience to be more accessible to young people in the borough. Locally, if I were elected, as MYP, I would campaign to improve mental health services in schools in our borough. Mental health affects all of us, whatever race or background you come from. And it's sad to say that many people suffer in silence from mental health issues and don't know where or how to get help. If I were voted MYP, I would make sure that schools would consult their students so that they can change or alter their policies so they can help young people to not suffer in silence and get the specific help they need for their mental health problem. Nationally, if I were elected, I would campaign to tackle racism and discrimination. This is a subject close to my heart, and I feel that not enough work has been done in this subject in the Youth Council in general. If I were elected, I would work with other members of Youth Parliament around the country to start national campaigns, which you will hear about, so that people of all backgrounds can work together and be educated so they can tolerate each other and we won't live in a racist or prejudiced world. Thank you.